The Human Covenant War lasted over 28 years. The war led to the destruction of a majority of human colonies, over 23 billion casualties. In the final year of the war, the remaining hierarchs of the Covenant replaced the Sangheili with the Jirohanai in an effort to gain an unquestioning military might. This act of betrayal led to the Great Schism, and the entire Sangheili species was ejected from the Covenant. The most organized group of Sangheili was led by the Arbiter Thelvadam and Special Operations Commander Ortas Vadum. Recognizing that the Sangheili were too disorganized to properly seek revenge against the Sanshum, the Arbiter and Vadum reluctantly agreed to work together with the humans to defeat the Covenant. Ultimately, the UNSC and the Sangheili Fleet of Retribution were able to work together to dissolve the Covenant at the Ark and stop a potential galactic flood outbreak. With the war over, Fleet Admiral Lord Terrence Hood was invited to Sanghelios by the Arbiter to formalize a peace treaty between the UEG and the newly established Swords of Sanghelios, ratifying the Peace Treaty of 2552. The Treaty of 2552 declared the cease of hostilities between humanity and the Sangheili. The treaty is as follows. No human nor Sangheili are to return to the remains of the Sacred Ring. A 500 light-second exclusion zone was established around Threshold, with both Sangheili and human warships patrolling the region. However, our kind and the humans have worked tirelessly on other rings, such as your Zeta Halo, to prevent any parasite outbreaks. The Peace Accords also established the Joint Occupation Zones, a region of space that is held cooperatively by the UNSC and the Swords of Sanghelios. Within this region, joint operations were carried out by both empires to combat pirates and other unsavory parties. It is also where joint settlements were established on colonies such as Cairo. However, on joint settlements such as Cairo, coexistence between the Sangheili and the humans aren't as simple as they might appear. After the signing of the treaty, the Arbiter traveled across Sanghelios and visited each state to make his case for a permanent peace with humanity. Although Thelvadam gained a strong following through his cooperation with humanity, many Sangheili believed that he had betrayed our people. Discontent over the treaty directly led to the rise of factions calling themselves the Covenant, particularly the one led by Jewel and Dama. This resulted in a civil war that has engulfed our people. However, Vadam has managed to stave off any factions that may pose a threat to his rule. There are still humans that still harbor hatred for our kind, but most see the wisdom of peace, but not all. An extremist xenophobic organization known as the Sapient Sunrise attacked one of our peace conferences on the planet Biko to prevent any chance of peace with the system. And there are rumors that the human organization, known as Oni, has violated the treaty. Some say they sent a team of Spartans to Threshold to recover something from a downed cruiser. And some within Jewel's Covenant even say that they armed Sangheili rebels. But these are mere rumors, nothing more. As the remains of the Covenant fall into nothingness, we must now look to the Arbiter's guidance and accept the treaty. For if we cling to a dead alliance, our race will fall into the Dark Ages, and Sanghelios will be nothing more than a graveyard of fallen brothers.